In this Oracle database tutorial, we will learn table space types and how to create them. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel to support us and like the video. You can use this query to see the data files in the Oracle database. All of these table spaces are created automatically when the Oracle database is created. System and System Auxiliary tablespaces contain the metadata information of the database. Temporary tablespace is used in operations such as database sort and index build. Undo tablespace is used by the database in rollback operations. User tablespace contains data belonging to users. You can also see the tablespace names in the system with this query. You can see the temporary databases in the system with this query. Now let's learn how to create table spaces. Go to the DBA tab in the View section. Click on the Table Space tab in the Storage section. I will create a table space using the Action section. You can give a name to the table space. There are three types of table spaces. These are permanent, temporary, and undo table spaces. Permanent table spaces are the table space type where the user's data is located. Temporary table space is used by the database for operations such as sort and index build. Undo table space is used by the database if a rollback operation is performed. First, I will create a permanent table space. Specify a name for the table space data file. Select the path where the data file will be located. Specify the initial size of the data file. The initial size of the data file is 50 megabytes. You can enlarge the data file under certain conditions by selecting the Extend option. When 50 megabytes are full, the data file will grow by 10 megabytes. The maximum size of the data file can be 100 megabytes. You can specify other properties of the table space in the Properties section. The database assigns its own default value for each property you do not specify. Default values are the options at the top. You can set the file type as small or big. A big file contains only one data file. A small data file can contain up to 1022 data files. You can specify the table space status, block size, logging, segment and extend parameters here. The database assigns its own default value for each property you do not specify. The code created in the DDL tab is shown. You can create a table space for the properties we specify using this code. I am creating the table space by clicking OK. We can see the properties of the table space. The table space was created in this path. Now I will create a temporary table space. A warning is given that all selected properties will be deleted. Specify the table space name. Specify the data file name. Specify a path for the data file. Specify the starting size for the data file. Specify the extend values. You can select the type, group, and extend values in the Property tab. You can see the created DDL from this tab. I am creating the table space by clicking OK. You can see the temporary files with this query. You cannot see the created temporary file with this query. There are only system, undo and permanent type table spaces in the DBA data file table. You can access all table space information with this query. Finally, I will create the undo table space. Specify the data file name. Specify a path for the data file. Specify the starting size for the data file. Specify the extend values. In the Property tab, you can select the type, retention, and extend values. You can see the created DDL from this tab. I create the table space by clicking the OK option. We can see the information of the undo table space. I requery all three tables. In this video, we learned how to create permanent, temporary, and undo table spaces and what they are used for. I recommend you to watch the next Oracle database lesson. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video to support us.